right, good evening, everybody. Welcome to another fun-filled night of exciting racing from the VSpeed Contender Series. Brought to you by NEPA Towing and Recovery, Mean Dean's Automotive, Greer and Associates, Butt Kicker, and as always, powered by Nitro. Now this week brings us to the extinct Auto Club Speedway in Fontana, California. Another 1.5-mile intermediate track where you'll see some drafting, some strategy, and ultimately, hopefully, we'll have us a good race. Now, I apologize for being out last week. My internet provider has decided that they want to upgrade all of the equipment in our area, and it has been hit or miss. So if I lose you in advance tonight, I apologize ahead of time. They seem to be working when they want to and not necessarily going by the schedule that they have put out. But I've rebooted everything. Hopefully the broadcast will play out like it should, and we'll get this race in pretty well. Now, from what I gather, we missed a pretty exciting race last week. Now, it appears that we had us a brand new winner. Mr. Adam Newton gets his first win of this season. And then current point leader and current champion, Mr. Hunter Kenton, second. Last season's third place finisher, Ryan Lang, in third. So it appears that Mr. Lang has gotten better from his shoulder injury. Mr. Stephen Massey, which is second place in points currently, as well as second place last season, is our champion. Was in fourth, and Randy McCaney rounded out the top five. Now, last week they were going left and right, and of course, the trucks were in St. Petersburg, Florida, which is right down the street from where I'm at. But iRacing does not have that track, so they substituted the Long Beach Street course. So it was Adam Newton that was able to make that work out and get that very important first win of the season. So a big shout out to Adam. Maybe we'll bring him up here in the booth since we did not get a chance to interview him last week. Let me see if he is busy currently here. Oh, looks like we got Mr. Greer down here in the lobby. Let me go grab him. I'll be right back. Mr. Greer, is that you?
Yes, sir.
What's happening, buddy?
How you doing, man? I didn't even realize the season had started.
Right? Yeah, well, it kind of sneaks up on you every once in a while. I'm sure you're a busy man, so I am trying to see if I can find our last week's winner, bring him up. Last week, my internet was out, and I was unable to be here. They're upgrading the internet in my neighborhood. I live kind of in an older neighborhood, and it's been in and out and in and out. They keep telling us that they're going to get it fixed, but they don't never get totally fixed. So, so I'm hoping we're going to make it through the night here. Now, I don't see last week's winner currently in Discord, so maybe we can grab him later on and get a little bit of an interview with him. So how you been, man?
I'm doing okay. Doing all right. Yeah,
So-
how about yourself?
Everybody races. Don't qualify if you don't want to.
I heard that.
All right, let me go in here and cut this stuff off so we don't hear them talking, because we don't need to hear their language over the broadcast here. We know that gets a little colorful sometimes, so let's get get that off. So, all right, well, it looks like they're getting ready to head out onto the track here and get a little bit of qualifying in. So you decided to take a break from racing this season, Mr. Greer?
Yeah, we're going to take a little break and recuperate and get our act together.
I got you. I see Connor going to run him a modified here this weekend.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, I saw that. That's going to be interesting.
Right? Has he ever run a modified before?
I don't think so. I think it's the first time.
Yeah, I don't ever remember him ever running a modified, so that would be that'll be a first. But at least he's with a good team, so.
Yeah, that's gonna be interesting. That Sadler got a good team.
Oh yeah. Now Luke Baldwin runs for those guys too, right?
Yeah, he runs with them sometime. Yeah,
right.
That's another kid that's up and coming. He's pretty good.
Right. Yeah, so all them kids, I remember all those guys from, Beth, Trip Bruce's sister married to Tommy Baldwin. That's Luke's mom. So those guys, I used to race with them over at Southside.
Wow.
Yeah. Years ago, man. Years ago. Make me feel old, buddy.
All them little kids that were riding around the track on scooters are now grown.
Oh yeah, no lie, man. That's back when Eddie Johnson was a youngin'.
Yep.
Eddie and
that old blue 57.
Yep. Him, Bugs Harefield, Shane Lockhart.
Yep.
Lynn. Well, I worked on Lynn O'Neill's car with him, and I worked with Marshall Hall. You remember Marshall Hall?
Yeah, I remember him. Yep.
Yeah, I worked with Marshall for a while after it. That's when after he stopped being a Roy's crew chief, Roy Hendricks crew chief. So, yeah, it's a small world sometimes, man. That's how me and Jimmy got to talking. It's like, man, I know all them guys. I worked with Johnny Eversole at the Chevrolet dealership. He was my service rider.
You did?
Yeah, he was my service rider.
Wow.
Yeah, that's who I actually help it, because Marshall was helping Johnny for a while, so I was helping Johnny with his car. So. Yeah.
Wow, that's a small world, man.
Yeah, no lie. Shoot, that's back before Denny Hamlin started racing.
Yeah, I remember when he started racing.
Yep.
Yeah, first time I met him was down there at Southampton Motor Speedway.
That old aqua blue 20 car.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
Tell you what, they can say whatever they want to. Some good drivers come out of Virginia.
Yes, a whole bunch of them. And a lot of guys, their own cup teams now come from working at Langley Speedway. A whole bunch of them.
Well, what? Cliff Daniels was, he ran late model up there for a while, yeah.
Yeah, he's driving Langley, yeah. Him and his sister. She was good too, but I guess she got tired of driving.
I remember with Dale Jr., his sister and brother came to, where was it I seen them? South Boston, maybe? And I think Kelly stuffed Dale in the fence just to hear him cry on the radio one night. She was mad at him.
She was a good driver too.
Yeah, she actually really was.
They had that soda. What was it? They had a soda, Sundrop or
Sundrop.
Mama Pops.
Yeah, they had Sundrop and Mama Pops. Yeah.
And Mama Pop. Yeah, I remember 3 late model. Yeah.
Yep. And that's how Tony Uri got his start, man. He was like the babysitter, all 3 of them.
I remember when they first started, they had junk cars, and Hank Parker Sr. told Dale Jr., now look, you got to get them guys some good cars, so he ordered some Towman cars.
Right. Yeah, man, that's I ain't heard that name in a long time.
Yeah.
Wow, man, you making me feel old as hell, man. Man, I ain't gonna have you on the show no more. You made me feel really old, Mr. Greer. Ooh. That's all right. That's all right. That's all right. We got to race back in the good old days, not this politically correct stuff you have to do today.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man. You remember Tommy Ellis? Woo!
Tommy was a guy that my dad worked on Tommy's car. He did like the welding and stuff on Tommy's car, man. And I was there. I was at Southside the night that Bobby King threw that big sledgehammer through Bill Dennis's windshield. Oh my
Wow.
God! Yeah, that's back in the. I mean, you can get in a fight in the pits, and they, the police won't involve you. They just let you fight it out. That's why some of these kids these days they don't understand, man.
Yep, that Bush Series came in one day, and Tommy Ellis spun out Diane Till. Diane Till was a big lady. She was tall.
Right.
And after the race, she come over there, stepped right in the middle of them, grabbed Tommy Ellis, said, "Do it again, see what happens."
Right. Yeah, because Tommy wasn't a big dude, man. He was a scrapper,
No,
but he wasn't a big dude. He was a short guy.
Yeah. The old Diane didn't back down to nobody.
Sonny Hutchins, he's pretty stout old boy.
Yep, he sure was.
I like
Yeah,
Bill. I like Bill Dennis too. He was.
Yeah, them guys got up on the wheel back in them days. They went out and raced.
Yeah, they didn't play. They didn't have none of this quick turn steering and all the crazy stuff. No,
Nope.
man. They drive it off a right rear tire and let it hang out there.
You got that right.
Oh, I swear, man. I miss the good old days sometimes.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, other than
I'm
that,
telling you.
how business been, man?
Up and down, you know how it goes. Yeah. I'm kind of semi-retired now, so by the end of this year, I ain't gonna be doing nothing.
Man, I'm busier than a one-legged man in a butt kicking contest.
What part of Florida you live in?
Just northwest of Tampa.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. Down there where it's warm all the time.
Yeah, I tell you what, man, we had a little extra 2 weeks of cold weather down here, and y'all can keep that stuff. I ain't signed up for that. Man, it was like 3 days in a row. I had frost on my windshield. I'm like, whoa. Somebody cut the darn power off here in Florida or something. Forgot to pay the power bill.
Yeah, I went down to Florida about 15, 20 years ago, and them darn love bugs just covered my whole radiator, and my truck started overheating. In the world.
Yeah, they don't play, man. It's about the end of April, beginning of May. Things start getting rough.
Wow.
Wow, looks like we have a kind of a new group up at the top of the board this week, man. Looks like them them Screaming Eagle boys done found some little speed there. Got Bobby Terrell, Darren Bruce, Adam Newton, and second, third, and fourth. Keith Hackney looks like he's gonna grab the pole tonight with a 40-13.
They figured out something.
Yeah, no lie. Well, Adam. Yeah, I think Adam's part of that group as well too, and he won that street race last week.
Wow.
Yeah, so interesting race here then.
Yeah,
A lot of people up front. You got Hunter. He's back in sixth, and he started on the pole of the the top split open official race earlier. I jumped on and just kind of was making sure I didn't need to do no updates before the broadcast tonight, and I was watching his race. And you got Stephen Massey down to 10th. So I don't know if they were just playing possum a little bit or what here.
Wow. It's gonna be interesting.
That should be.
Yep. Wow.
It's like Ryan's getting a little bit better. Ryan had messed up his shoulder in those first couple races. Yeah, first couple races he won't doing too good there. It looks like he came back, got third last week. So apparently he's getting better.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to. I got that rig sitting in there. I bought it 2 years ago and never turned it on. I might have to get on that thing one day.
There you go. Heck yeah, man! You're getting ready to be retired, man. Give you something to do.
Yeah, this thing is brand new. Been sitting there for 2 years, never been turned on.
Oh, good Lord! You can turn that thing on and get it all updated, man. Get you some seat time out there.
Yeah. Wow. Go out there and bump Jimmy Babb a couple times.
There you go. That would be. I'd pay for that. I would pay for that. Yeah, that'd be a show I'd like to watch right there. don't know if Jimmy's just been not all there this season or what, but down in the points there a pretty good bit.
Yeah.
I think about almost time for the boss to have a little talk with him. I had to give him a little pep talk. Yeah, come here, boy.
Find out what's going on.
Yeah, no lie. Hey man, you're making us look bad over here. All right, well, hey, getting ready to get lined up here and see if we can get ready to go green.
Okay.
Tonight we're running Auto Club Speedway, which is, I guess, pretty much sat there and overgrown at this point. They haven't done much with it.
I forgot where's that at. What state is that in?
Fontana, California.
Oh, California. Okay.
Yep. Two miles. Yeah, 2 mile track. A little more than an intermediate.
Okay.
See a little drafting tonight. I'm sure there's going to be a little. There's some tire wear involved here too. You're going so fast down the. Yeah, you're going so fast down them straightaways. You got to lift a little bit in the corner, so you're going to get a little tire wear. So we'll probably see some different strategies carried out throughout the night.
Okay.
All right, and here we go. Pace truck is off.
All right.
We got Mr. Keith Hackney tonight on the pole with a 4013. Outside is going to be Bobby Terrell. Second row, we're going to have Darren Bruce and Adam Newton. Third row, Daniel Monahan and Hunter Kent. Fourth row, Richard Malagani and Richard Holland. Era Richards. Or we can say something else, but we'll keep it PG. Fifth row, we have Randy McCaney and Stephen Massey. Next row, we have Mike McConville and Dean Doucette. Next row will bring us Jason Holsworth and Bernard Persons. Next row will be Ron Thompson and Brian Helm. Next row will be Travis Orwick and Jared Carr. Next row is Matt Smithers and Cody Morgan. Next row is going to have Tim Marlowe and Ryan Lang. Next row is Troy Torgerson, Joe Zader, DJ Bartell, Anthony Promoter, Jim Johnson, Timmy Longwood, Doc Stout, Phil Gary, Tom Lester, and Doug Chappelle brings up the rear. Like Perry Snelson and Jeffrey Price may have missed the start here. Pace truck's off, so Keith Hackney brings them to the green.
Green, green, green.
Green is out. Looks like Keith gets a decent start there. Probably bobbles a little bit on the outside. Like those Screaming Eagle guys are going to kind of stay stuck together right there.
You're working together.
That 53 truck of Daniel Monahan's up on that outside with Hunter Kent behind him. First couple laps, I think, get a little heat in them tires, a little squirrely out there.
Mm-hmm.
Hackney's going to lead that first lap. Now Stephen Massey, he's done come from 10th to 5th already.
Good gracious!
Yeah, so him and his teammate Hunter Kent's done got hooked up now. We'll see what they can do to work together to get to the front here. Bobbing and weaving a little bit. The aero in these trucks have been horrible, Mr. Greer. Horrible.
Oh,
yeah, these guys have been having a rough time when some of these tracks is carrying a little bit of speed. They are just bobbing and weaving all over the place.
Wow.
It's like Adam Newton's, or Bobby Terrell was able to get to the lead here. Got the lead from Keith Hackney. A little bit of help from Adam Newton. Got people 2 wide, 3 wide, all over the track here.
Yes, they are. Wow.
Got a hornet's nest back here. You got Brian Helm, Bernard Persons, Jared Carr, Hunter Kent, Brian Doucette, or Dean Doucette, Jason Holsworth. Man, we got a bunch of people just all over the place around here. Mike McConville.
Wow.
They were all like in a hornet's nest all together there. I know a couple weeks ago, Jared and Hunter got into it a little bit. Jared wasn't too happy, so they're racing around each other right now. Let's hope that plays out okay.
Hey, you know, racers never forget.
They never do, man. They got a mind like an elephant. They don't forget nothing.
They can tell you everything. What time, what date, what second it happened.
Yep. And everybody's still running right here together, though, so everybody's within about 2 seconds of each other.
Yeah.
From start to first to the last here. Back a little bit further, we got Jason, Ron Thompson, Dean Set, we got Person, we got Cody Morgan coming in and pitching. Cody been doing good this season.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, Cody been up there in top 10 in points.
Wow.
Yeah. Got Ryan Lang. Now, Ryan started in the back a little bit, but he done worked himself up to almost to the top 15 here already.
Wow.
He just I think he's saving a little tire. He's riding around to save a little tire. Be there at the end. Got Randy McCaney back here. Got Joe Zader back here. No, my previous team still messed up. I know that's not his truck. All the trucks to reload here.
Okay.
That looks weird with them going around the track all gray. They slowly come back.
Yeah, all of them gray. Like battleship.
Right? Now Anthony Promoter making his way back up through the pack here. I don't know, it still hasn't picked up Joe's truck. I mean, it's got everybody else's new paint job. I know that's not Joe's paint job. Well back up front. We still got Bobby Terrell on the point. 2 teammates behind him. Adam Newton and Darren Bruce.
Yeah, all Screaming Eagles, 200.
Yep. We got Hunter Kinston worked his way back up to 5th. Stephen Massey in 7th. Daniel Monahan, he's been running up here in the top 5 or 6 here since the beginning of the race. Like he's trying to make a move. Yeah, he's trying to make a move on Hackney for the 4th spot. Like he's gonna be
there to go.
Yeah, he's able to make that slide job work. Move up into the 4th spot. Still, everybody playing nice. Everybody doing
Yeah, that's
okay?
been nice.
Yeah, everybody. I mean, literally everybody's been 5 seconds to last. All 32 trucks. I don't think they can make up their mind if they like that top groove or the bottom groove.
Yep. Oh.
Looks like Hunter trying to work with Hackney here to see if they can get those nitro trucks up toward the front here. Hunter gives him a good little push him all the way up into the third spot.
Yeah, some good looking trucks.
Yeah, that's a bunch of good looking trucks this season. I'm telling you. Yeah, looks like they're starting to get a little, some of these guys getting a little loose already. Daniel Monahan's done kissed the wall a couple times. Like he's gonna make the move trying to make the move on. Ooh, that's gonna be bad. Ooh, 4 wide down the backstretch. Oh, Hunter Kent thought better of it. Smart racing there, man.
Yeah.
Man, that could have been bad real quick. Cause
You got that right.
they're all really loose going into the corner. Adam Newton there just getting sideways. And these guys are wheeling it. Like the 17 truck of Richard Holland coming up into the picture now. He's a new face this season. The Milwaukee Chevrolet here. Brian Helm in front of him. Yeah, Jason Holsworth. Jason's doing really good this season as well too. He's like the bad luck guy. I mean, it's like every race he was in last season, he had bad luck, and he's in top 10 in points right now.
Wow.
All right, man. Caution is
Oh,
out.
there we
Caution
go.
is out.
We've seen it live there, so let's see if we can back up a little bit. We can get that. I spoke too quick because now he's in the middle of it. All right, let's see if we can figure it out here. All right, let's go. Let's do a chase view of. All right. Let's see if we can. So it looks like those guys are 3 wide coming out of the corner here. Front gets a little sideways. Like the 46 comes down and gets into the 53. Just kind of causes chaos for those 3 trucks. Doesn't look like anybody else was involved though, so they all went down to the infield there. Doesn't look like they got too much damage, so they should be okay. Little bit of time in the pits, and they should all be able to continue and be okay. All right. They got too much damage, so they should be okay. So that would. It looks like while we were away there, or while we were going through that, it looks like Stephen Massey was able to actually get to the lead. He was he was back there in 5th spot, but I think when those guys got a little sideways up front, he was able to capitalize on that and take over the lead. So it's like going back green here. We're going to have Steven, Darren Bruce, Bobby Terrell, Hackney, and Adam Newton in the top 5 there. Looks like the 92 of Jim Johnson. He's going to stay out. Let's see here. Oh, no, he came in this lap.
Oh, okay.
No, the 92 stayed out. Maybe a little bit of, maybe it's a little strategy call here. I mean, they've been 17 laps, and they were already starting to get a little squirrely.
Yeah,
so,
they were.
Yeah, so this
how many sets of tires they got?
3.
3?
Figure we got 59 to go. I believe I'd have came in and taken tires. How about you?
Yeah, I was putting me a set in there. Yeah.
It looks like Jason. Yeah, he doesn't have any damage, so he was able to get everything fixed up. So he's going to be okay. So he should be able to work his way back to the front. 46 is like he no damage. Should be in business here.
Yep.
All right, so it looks like everybody's getting caught up here. Lights out on the pace truck. This Jim Johnson's going to lead them back to the green flag here shortly. All right, Jim Johnson gets a huge jump on Stephen Massey.
Wow.
I guess he figured that his best bet was to be out front. He's definitely trying to capitalize on it. You got Stephen Massey. Those new tires should be able to overtake him pretty quick.
Yeah, I would think so.
Just like that. There goes Stephen Massey. Aaron Bruce dips down behind Steven. And here comes Hunter Kent. Ooh, this is going to be interesting. Oh, 3 wide coming off the corner here. Through the dog leg. Still 3 wide. What's going on here? I think my internet is sputtering. Yeah, no, like I said, they're doing that work in my neighborhood, and it's been like that all week long. Man, so it looks like Hunter was able to actually get around Jim Johnson. Anybody that's on the stream or watching the stream, I apologize, but unfortunately, I'm gonna have to issue a.
All right, man. Caution is out.
And
Caution
just
is
like
out.
that, there's caution, and I don't even know where it happened. The 5 truck looks like the 5 truck was involved here with that caution. I can go back and figure out what happened here. I apologize. It's not even. It looks like the 45 may have got in. Gotta see if it will even work for us enough here to.
Okay.
5 here. 5 starts coming down. Let's say the 5 come down on the 45 and just kind of hooked him.
Yeah, kind of clipped him. Yep. Yep.
Of course, linked out on me. I apologize for not being able to see the whole replay there. Controlled up. Yeah. Jim Johnson probably glad that this this caution happened. Maybe give him a chance to come in and get them tires.
Mm-hmm.
The internet's just blinking.
You got wireless?
No, I'm wired, but it's just they're upgrading the all the equipment in our neighborhood. I live in an older neighborhood, and they're upgrading it all. So they've been doing work on it for like a week. They're getting ready to do it for another week. Then they're supposed to take a break and then finish it up the week after that. But we're like, well, what do we do in the meantime? You know, I mean, this is like really affecting. You know, because some people work from home and things of that nature. So they're like, well, there's not much we can do. Got it. But the problem is that they've made it faster, and I got faster speeds now. But I don't think all of the equipment in the neighborhood actually agrees with it. So this is horrible now. Maybe it'll stable here in a minute. Usually messes up for a little bit and then stops. My overlay now. Well, Doc, if you can hear me, I apologize. Definitely frustrating one. Be leveling off here, so hopefully it'll get better now and not have any more problems. Oh no, there it goes again. There we go. All right, now we're back cooking with grease, Mr. Greer. All right.
All righty.
We got Stephen Massey bringing them down to the green now.
Green, green, green.
All right. Off we go, and of course it messes. I see. I shouldn't have said nothing. It messed me all up now. Oh Lord. All right, well, it looks like Stephen Massey and Hunter Kent were able to make that teamwork work and get out to first and second there with Darren Bruce right behind him. We got Richard Holland making a bid up here into the 4th spot.
Looks like Anthony Promoter's coming.
Oh yeah, Anthony's always going to be there, man. He's done worked his way back. I don't even think he qualified, and he's already up to the 6th spot. And making a run for 5th now. Like I said, that man's a freaking genius when it comes to tire saving.
Yep.
Like he's going to try to make a run on 4th spot here from Richard Holland. Gaggle here once again, the 53 truck of Daniel Monahan. 31 of Ryan Lang's up here now. Still Hunter and Steven up front. They've done got teamed up here now, so they're gonna be hard to beat. Looks like Momota's gonna take over the 4th spot now from Richard Holland.
Yep.
Teamed up.
Promoto was able to get up into 3rd, but I think that outside line is going to go right on by him there. Didn't quite have the help he needed to get past 3rd spot there.
Yeah.
And there, I think he's going to get it now. He went to the outside and made it work. Darren's not going to give it away. He's trying to get him back here.
Yep. He's gonna make him work for it.
Got another new name up here. We got Matt Smithers on his way up to the front here. 33 truck.
Right.
Another one of them Screaming Eagle boys.
Wow.
Yeah, they got some speed this week.
Yeah, they got something figured out.
Yeah. Oh, Ryan Lang, he's just playing that old cagey racer role, man. He's just kind of riding around, saving his tires.
Saving his stuff.
Yeah, saving his stuff up. Next thing you know, he's going to be up front. Got him running right there with Phil Gary, Mike McConville, Roy Torgerson, Richard Malagani. They're all running right there together. Got Keith Hackney and Jim Johnson. Brian Helms making his way back up to the front now from that earlier accident. Running right there with Travis Orwick and Jared Carr, Bernard Persons, Jim Zader.
Wow, all of them right there together.
Yeah. These guys just kind of got their own little cliques they're running with here. It looks like they're a little little less organized this time than they were that first run. Pack's kind of, pack's kind of broken up a little bit now. TJ Bartle and Tom Lester is back here. And then we got Timmy Longwood and Doug Chappelle back here.
All right, man. Caution is out. Caution is out.
All right. Corey Tortoise. Figure out what happened with him. Let's a long one. In the middle of a 3-wide situation. Like Jim Johnson just kind of loses it and comes up to the track right into him. Doesn't look like there anybody else involved there, but it looks like there was another wreck further up there. Let's see if we can figure out what happened with Matt Smithers up there.
Jim Johnson just track right.
33 truck looks like he comes down on the 51. It's kind of hooked around there. Spotters fired after that one. Got a little bit of tail damage there, so you have a little bit of damage.
Made that ball.
Yeah, hate to see that. Running pretty good there. See, I shouldn't have said nothing, Doc or Andre. Man, every time I talk about these guys, it seems like they get in trouble, man. That's just not even right.
Wow, he got nose damage too.
Yeah, he's all messed up.
Yep.
Definitely not good there. So it looks like in the meantime, during that exchange that we were looking away, Hunter Kent was able to retake the lead there. Wow, but he gets beat off pit road by Stephen Massey. Comes in first and leaves in second.
Wow.
All right, so after 34 laps, it's gonna have Stephen Massey out front. Hunter Kent. Looks like let's see, who's that place there? Like Travis Orwick in third, Adam Newton in fourth. Yeah, these things are all everything's all messed up right now. Wait till they get back across the finish line and see what scoring says here. Some people may have stayed out here. Yeah, it looks like Keith Hackney chose to stay out and Richard Malagani chose to stay out. So coming back to the green, we're going to have Keith Hackney out front, Richard Malagani, Stephen Massey, Hunter Kent, Travis Orwick. Travis Orwick gets you top 5. Does look like the lights are off on the pace truck. It does look like my internet decided to actually cooperate finally. So hopefully we'll be good for the rest of the race. We'll be going back to the green with 40 to go. Yeah, you gotta give me them pictures, Andre, so I can make you guys another commercial. All right. Lights are off on the pace truck. Now the field's still strung out a little bit. Hopefully these guys will be able to get caught up before they go green. I don't know if they'll put the lights back on or not. Oh, nope, pace truck is off.
Yep, they going.
Yeah. Looks like Promoter's going to get caught up right at the greens. It should be good. Keith Hackney gets a good start. Stephen Massey right there with him. Like Stephen's going to jump up to the outside there, try to wait on his teammate. Travis Orwick tries to slide up top there. He about caused a big wreck. Some heads up driving there from those guys. Like Richard Holland back up to third here. He's been running good tonight, staying in that top 5 majority of the night. Aaron Bruce running good again tonight. Yep. Darren came close a bunch of times last season, so I know he's definitely itching for a win. Oh, there we go. 17 truck gets into the 66 and gets him up into the wall, but pretty good driving from Hackney there to not take out the entire field because they were all right there up front.
Yep. Wow.
Sure, he's not going to be happy about that.
Nope.
Oh, and here we go. 17 truck trying to do a dive bomb on the 77 truck. I think all that's going to do is get him shuffled out. You guys are going to shuffle him right on out. The top line is just going to go right on by him. Top line a little more organized. Get that momentum up, go right on by.
Yep, they keep it in a straight line and go right by.
Hunter's going to get caught back up to his teammate here. Gonna drop down and pick him up. Kind of left him out there. Wow. Gonna do his teammate like that.
Wow. You won't forget that one.
Right? Top 5 guys right there, and then look who's just kind of creeping in the back there. Got Mr. Ryan Lang just biding his time. I'm just gonna ride right here, and you guys go up there and burn your stuff off. Got Jared Carr making his way up to the front here too. Daniel Monahan back, Richard Malagani. Here comes my pick from last year. I got Bernard Persons making his way up to the front. He's another one I expect to see a win from this season.
Yeah.
Bobby Terrell back up here. 22 and the 17, man, they've been duking it out. I think Hunter's going to finally be able. No, not quite cleared him yet. Just can't quite get that help to get around him. That top side carries so much momentum off the corners. It's kind of hard to do anything about that.
All right, man. Caution is out.
There we
Caution
go
is
once
out.
again. Like Joe Zeta this time, maybe. And a couple trucks. All right, let's see if we can figure out what happened here. Go back and find Mr. Zeta. All right, let's see what we got going on. Jeez. Let's see. Like Joe comes up out of the corner. 51 comes down and gets into Brian Helm. Joe just kind of tries to get out of it, and the 51 comes back down and just hooks him right in the rear. Man.
Wow.
Everybody else was, oh no, the 22 and the 26 get into the Zeta there. So that was a bad one there.
Wow.
Joe definitely didn't want that to happen.
Nope. Ooh. Throw that truck all the feet all the way around.
Yep. They got damage on all four corners.
Yep.
Coming down pit road here. Everybody's gonna come in and take them some more tires. Should go back with 30 to go. Oh, looks like maybe no tires for the 77 truck. He got out of the pits pretty quick.
Yeah.
Like, now we did have a few people stay on the track, so we'll see how this kind of plays out. Like the 17 stayed out. He's going to inherit the lead. Jared Carr stayed out. Matt Monahan stayed out. Bernard Person stayed out. Moda stayed out. Phil Gary may have stayed out. I think any of these guys, none of those guys are a lap down. So. Yeah, so it's going to make it a whole different race here.
Yep, it is.
We got a bunch of people that I don't think they realize. Six trucks stayed out. 17 to 53 to 10 to 18 to 68 and to 45. That's now going to bunch these leaders up back here. We'll see how they can do in that dirty air. The new leader will be bringing them to the green flag this time, Mr. Richard Holland. Daniel Monahan, he's been up front majority of the night as well too, so it'll be an interesting start here. Got 3 Fords and a Chevy in the top 4 here. Got Massey on the bottom side back there with Hunter. They should be able to get hooked up together to see how they can work together to get around any of this traffic. All right, these trucks should be dipping off, and it does. There we go, green's out. 17 truck takes off. It's a good start. Looks like the 10 truck of Jared Carr is going to be able to possibly hang on to this second spot. Yep, looks like he's going to be able to slide up in front of the 53 and take over that second spot. 53 gives him a huge push down the back straightaway. Jared wasn't necessarily ready for that. He was able to let that 53 truck get around him on the outside. Got Promoto coming back here. So Massey and Hunter Kent working together. They done picked up a couple spots. Promoto up to third. Ooh, the 53 truck is loose coming out of 4 there. Allowed Promoter to get a nice little run on him.
Yep.
Like that, up into second. Meanwhile, we got Massey giving a little hip check to Jared Carr. Coming out of 2. Was able to side draft him a little bit and get a run off of 4 to get back around him. And all these trucks bunched up together. The 18, the 52, the 14, the 68. Looks like Hunter's going to get up to the top side here. Get that momentum up. Keep up with his teammate. All right, so on lap 50. So as of 50 laps, we got Richard Holland in first, and Promoter in second, Daniel Monahan in third, Jared Carr in fourth, Stephen Massey in fifth, Bernard Persons in sixth, Hunter Kent in seventh, Aaron Bruce in eighth, Bill Gary in ninth, and Adam Newton rounding out the top 10. Ryan Lang in 11. Travis Orwood back here in 12. Bobby Terrell, Tom Lester, and Jim Johnson back here, Brian Helm. 83 Treat Truck and Doug Chappelle. We got 33 Truck and Matt Smithers making his way back up there. I don't think he got any damage on that wreck that he was in, maybe a little bit. 66 Truck and Keith Hackney. Got Doc back here. We got Zader and Tim Marlowe. Cody Morgan, right there with him. Timmy Longwood back here. And DJ Bartle. But guess what? Up front, Anthem promoted to the lead.
Yep. Took the lead.
Monahan and Jared Carr going at it. Stephen Massey making his way up on the outside there. A little bit of help from Darren Bruce. They were able to get around that 17 truck of Richard Holland. This pack of 6 trucks have been able to kind of distance himself from the pack behind them there.
Mm-hmm. If they would stay in a straight line, they would pull a straightaway on.
We've got people getting squirrely coming off that 53 truck, man. He gets squirrely almost every lap coming off that corner. He's still fast. So I can't imagine if he wasn't squirrely how fast he would be.
Yep.
It's like Derek Carr dropping back a little bit. 77 truck's been able to move up into the 3rd spot now. Got old Anthony up front here. Monahan's trying his darnest to get around him. Quite make it work on the inside there.
Yep.
Even Massey with a huge run there on the coming down that back straightaway. And he's carrying some speed. Trying to get around to 45 at this point. Slowly but surely distanced himself from that pack behind him. Like Hunterston with a little bit of help from Bernard Persons. Hunter's about caught that back of that pack now. Now we're about to have a seven truck race here instead of a 4 truck race.
Yep.
Like Eric Carr must have pitted. Anthony's falling back a little bit. Looks like that enabled Stephen Massey to get to the front. Tell you what though, that 53 truck and that 17 truck, man, they kind of impressed me a little bit tonight. Guys have been working really good together.
Mm-hmm.
Anthony gets a little loose coming out of 2 there, enabled Hunter Kent to get around him and Bernard Persons. Looks like Hunter actually able to go ahead and move up into the 4 spot around the 17 truck. I think that 17 truck kind of pushed it a little too hard there. He's kind of struggling now. Darren Bruce is on the bumper of that 77 truck. He's smelling the wind tonight.
Yes, he is.
Like Hunter Kinsley caught up to the 53 truck of Monahan now. Let's see if he can make his way around that, maybe get up there and help his teammate a little. All right, with 15 to go, let's do a little bit of crank it up. Got Stephen Massey out front here. Looks like Hunter Kinsman was able to get around the Monahan truck, 53 truck of Monahan, and now trying to get up in the second spot and take that position from Darren Bruce. Got Anthony Promoter fighting back on the outside once again. Kind of dropped back a little bit, cooled them tires off some.
Yeah, well, he did. He did something.
Now, these 5 trucks have definitely started to pull away from the rest of the pack here. Looks like maybe Hunter's going to be able to get past and get around that truck, and he does. Able to slide up in front. Just like that, you got teammate to teammate, first and second. Oh, Derek Carr helping that draft up there with the new tires, or whatever it was that he took when he pitted. These guys have definitely done turned up the wick, and they're starting to go for it. They know that ain't many laps of this race left.
Yep.
As hard as it is to pass here, they know they're going to have to do something here shortly.
Yep, they sure.
Here definitely isn't giving it to him. He's at the tail end of that lead lap, so he definitely doesn't want to go a lap down, so he's not going to pull over and let him have it. They are duking it out, though. 14 truck trying to get back around the 52 now. A bad little race going on here. 14 truck was able to. 14 truck got a little squirrely, caused him to lose a little ground, and we got 10 to go. I'm not sure what happened to Promoter, but he had to pit. Of course, he should be able to take off on these guys. Oh, you look like you got teammates trying to battle for the position now. You still got 14 to 53 and to 17 all right there. Just kind of like they're just kind of waiting their time. Maybe saving a little bit for the end. Trying to get around the 10 truck one more time. Like the 77 truck may be able to make the pass. And we already know there's no love lost between these two, so he's definitely not going to let the 52 go by. Still trying to battle back. Looks like the 14 truck is trying his darndest to get. Is he going to make it? Yes, the 14 truck was able to get around Hunter Kent.
Wow.
Yeah, that's. I'm sure Hunter's probably not going to be too happy about that. The 10 truck definitely cost him that slot. He's going to make sure that 14 stays out in front of him. Crowds him going into the corner. There you go now. Hunter gets right around him. Hunter with a little bit of side draft. Wow. Oh, they're getting sideways. They're getting sideways. Oh. Woo. That was a little scary.
Yeah, it was.
Hunter, man, these guys are driving the wheels off this thing. In the meantime, Stephen Massey's going, see ya.
Yep, bye.
Bye, Felicia.
Y'all keep on racing back there.
Yep, exactly. He's getting exactly what he wants with 5 to go. We got Stephen Massey looking in the mirror. 4 trucks just racing their doors off. And it looks like Hunter Kent's going to finally be able to make that pass. And now his only shot is to have Darren Bruce push him up there to see if they can make any headway to try to catch Steven. Yeah, I don't think they're going to have anything for him at this point.
No, they're going to run out of laps.
Yeah, I think they burn up their stuff racing each other back there.
Yep.
Back here, we got Richard Malagani trying to kind of running by himself in 6th. And then we got Travis Orwick and kind of running by himself with the 78 truck. Then we got Ryan Lang, Bobby Terrell, Adam Newton, and Jim Johnson all running right here by together. Johnson's going to try to make the pass on Bobby Terrell there. Just couldn't make it stick. Still back up front. We got Stephen Massey with a nice little comfortable lead. Hunter Kent, Aaron Bruce, 17 truck, Richard Holland up here in fourth. Looks like the 53 truck's just kind of falling back a little bit back here in fifth. Got 2 to go. Mr. Stephen Massey out front. Hunter Kent. I tell you, Andre, man, those guys show why they were first and second in points last year. First and second in points this year so far.
Wow.
All right, looks like the white flag's going to come down to Stephen Massey here. One more lap.
Dropping to the bottom, but he ain't gaining nothing on him though.
Yeah, I don't think he got anything for him this time.
Yeah.
He's trying. He's caught up a little bit. Just don't quite have enough. Even if he caught him, I believe he would need some help to get around him. So.
Yep.
Coming through the fourth corner. Looks like Stephen Massey's going to carry that speed. Just like that. One more time. Stephen Massey on the podium. Hunter Kent in second. And Mr. Darren Bruce in third. What a great race, man.
Yes, it was. Good racing.
Yeah, not bad at all. Yeah. Even the couple little bit of wrecks we had were just wasn't that big of a deal. So.
Yep. Pretty good race.
All right. Guys up here. Ready to words from you here. I'm gonna bring Adam up here too. That way we kind of give him a bit of love from last week.
Okay.
Right.
I'm in here.
Oh, there you are. What's up, Adam? Thought we'd bring you up in the booth this week, man, since I won't available last week, and give you a little shout out and congratulate you on your win for going left and right last week, man.
Yeah, it was a great race for me, my personal best, and it was entertaining, that's for sure.
Yeah, I don't even own Long Beach, so I'm kind of glad I didn't have any or I had trouble and couldn't get on because I didn't even realize I didn't even have the track until I tried to load it the next day.
Yeah.
So what'd you think?
It was a good race, man. It was a fun track to run, and a lot of practice. And just to maneuver around the lap cars and stuff, that was a challenge. It was a very good track, though.
Really? Yeah, I was kind of hoping that I was going to get to see that race. I actually live not far from St. Pete. I wanted to go down and watch the trucks race, but I had to work that day, and so it wasn't in the cards for me to make it down there. But anyway, we wanted to bring you up in the booth and at least give you some recognition for your win last week. And congratulate you on that. I know those street courses are no joke, man. Those things are not that easy to get around, and to beat some of the people that you beat. That's a pretty good deal, man.
It was, and it was probably one of my biggest wins I've ever had on a road course, and like I said, it was mistake free for me, and that's a first. And I just got to thank my teammates and everybody else in the league and whatnot. Everybody raced, clean and whatnot, and it was fun. It was a lot of fun.
Cool deal. Where are we at next week?
Like I said, it was mistake free for me and teammates and everybody else.
We're at Las Vegas next week, so not a whole lot different than tonight. So, not bad. You had an eighth place finish tonight, so a nice solid top 10 and move you up a little bit, probably more in points again, going into next week's race. So should have a pretty good shot there, man.
Yeah, it'll be a fun race. That's a lot of side drafting and stuff at that track.
Good deal. All right, Adam. Well, we'll appreciate it, and we will see you next week in Vegas.
Thanks.
All right, buddy. Have a good one.
You too.
Mr. Darren Bruce, so close, but yet so far, man.
Story of my life.
Oh, I was up here talking. I was like, man, you were up front all night long and battling out all night long in the top 3 or 4, pretty much for the majority of the race, except for a couple restarts there. But man, it looks like the dirty air out there is horrible.
It was. It made a huge difference, especially right in the center of the corner, especially in 1 and 2. It was off if he's behind somebody.
Yeah, it looks like a lot of trucks are getting a little loose coming off of 4 too.
Yeah, that was a deal. A little tight in the middle and then loose on exits. That's what we've been fighting all week, getting ready for this race.
Yeah, there were several trucks that were doing a little bit of hip checking coming off the corner there.
It was kind of a necessity, not a intentionality.
Right. So what'd you think of that street race last week?
I don't like the road courses, man.
Well,
my deal on the road courses, if you want to run road courses, run a road course league.
Yeah, the street courses are difficult, man. I'm not. I haven't made up my mind on those yet. Now, I do like to run the GT3s and the LMP2 cars and stuff like that.
Exactly.
So,
if you want to run road courses, that's what you need to run.
Yeah, so I don't mind running on that. But man, in a 3,600-pound trial, I was listening to Dario Franchini talk about the truck, and he was talking because I lived near St. Pete and I wanted to go down and watch it, but I didn't get a chance. And but they were interviewing him, and he was talking about, they were asking him, what the the rookies were going to be facing, racing a street course, because nobody had ever run a street course before in a truck. And he goes, the biggest difference is, he says, my Indy car was 1,600 pounds and the tires were about 6 inches wider. He said, this truck's 3,600 pounds. He said, so they're going to get to the end of them long straightaways, and those braking zones are going to be, a big deal for them trying to slow that big truck down. So
exactly.
But anyway, so next week we're going to Vegas. Not a lot of difference from here. A lot of another drafting track there. It's gonna, maybe you can get some of your teammates up there. Give you guys.
That's a fun track.
Good deal. Any shout outs you want to give this week?
Just to the Screaming Eagle team, man. We had it covered there the first part of the race. Me and Bobby and Adam, we all ran together, but it kind of fell apart there in the middle there toward the end. But we're just going to try to keep on keeping on. Thank you guys for doing the broadcast and Doc, what he does to the league.
Yes, sir. All right. Well, we'll see you next week in Vegas, man.
All right. Hey, I want to give a shout out to my grandkids. They like to watch these things.
Hey, there you go. Got it. Hey, got to do that, man. I play with mine this weekend too, so I can relate there, buddy.
All right. Appreciate it, man.
All right, Darren. Have a good one, man. All right. Let's get second place. Mr. Hunter Kent. Just couldn't make it happen there, man.
Yeah.
It seems like your buddy got in the way a little bit there, did he?
If this wasn't a family friendly, I would have some words to say, but man, all in all, it was a pretty fun race. So.
Hey, I have to say, I've known you for a long time, and I was very proud of how you handled that situation.
I appreciate it, and I'm just really tired of getting incident points after the checkered flag on purpose. I mean, I think I've gotten 12 incident points now after the checkered flag.
Oh, good lord!
I've already surpassed. I was a clean driver award last year. I had 12 or 13 incidents. Yeah, we're double that right now.
Oh, good
all
lord.
Because of the intentional stuff after the races. So I think race control needs to step in, and they need to do something about all this. But all in all, man, it was a fun track, and to be honest with you, coming into this, me and Steven, Anthony and Keith and a couple of other guys had something better than us in officials. And me and Steven came in here before the race, and we were like, we've got to make some type of changes to get this thing loose. And whatever we did to this thing, it was loose, and it was a rocket ship. So it was a lot of fun. I think I needed one more lap running that bottom after I finally got cleared of Bruce. And if I just have one more lap of run on the bottom, I think I get Steven right there, or at least we're side by side. So it was a fun race.
Yeah, it definitely seemed like Luce was fast here.
Yeah, in officials, sometimes we're loose and sometimes we're a plow box. And when we came in here and looked at the track temp and the air temp, being up 90, I think track temp was 95 and the air temp was 71, 72. So we knew it was going to be a hot, slick race. And anybody that had anything in officials that was loose was probably going to be, killing that right rear. So we had to make some adjustments to our tight truck, and we got it loosened up just enough. But I think it's the same song, same story from last year. Me and Steven finishing 1-2. I decided to come over there and join him as teammates and Doc and Ryan. I think Ryan had a good finish right there as well. I'm pretty sure he did.
Yeah, he finished 5th.
So we're just stacking team points over here. So
I see that. I see that. Not bad at all. Doc had a top 15. Doc was 13th. So yeah, so
there we go. Yeah,
definitely a good race for Cascade Hollow. That's for sure.
Oh yeah, is this Andre up here in the booth?
Yes, it is.
Andre, what'd you think about this race, man?
Yeah, it wasn't too bad. They had different lines there that you could run, and it mainly if you would stay in line, you could have a whole lot more speed. But once you start racing yourself, you just fall back.
Oh yeah, well, I know you're a big sponsor over here, so I just want to give you a big shout out, man. Thank you for everything you do for VSpeed, and it is it's very greatly appreciated. And I'll be excited to go back and watch the broadcast with you two announcing it. So
yeah, thank you very much.
All right, buddy. Well, next week's Vegas. You guys will be hooked up again, and I'm sure we'll see you guys up front once again.
Is Vegas that one where you dive all the way down 4 and 5 and 6 wide?
You can.
You can. I think you're thinking about Phoenix.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah. They get down through the dog leg and they get like 6 or 7 cars wide.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Wrong.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. We'll be doing Phoenix in the year sometime or another. So that's always a good race. All right, man. Well, we'll see you next week in Vegas, Hunter.
Yeah. First thing before I get out of here, just a big shout out to you, Jim, each and every week for putting on this broadcast. Appreciate Nitro and Doc and everybody who runs this VSpeed League. Without them, this wouldn't be possible. Zader, and Andre up here, a bunch of big sponsors. Mean Dean's Automotive. Big shout out to all you guys, because without this, we wouldn't have the prizes and everything we have at the end of the season. So greatly appreciated everybody that puts this VSpeed League on. Big shout out to Team Nitro, like I've always said. Since I've come over here, they treated me like family, and I don't think there's any other place I'd rather be. Then just a big shout out to my YouTube channel that's on the truck each and every week, Southern Roots Productions. So if you guys like anything hunting in the outdoor industry, go check us out on Southern Roots Productions. And I'm gonna whine for a second, but Denny Hamlin's a whiner, and stuff gets done. Race control's got to step up here, and something's got to be done about these lap trucks racing us. We're trying to win and then getting intent wrecked after the yellows. Race control's got to step up here. We got to do something, and we got to get this fixed, because it's nobody can have fun, man. And we run this league to have fun and take the stress away from officials, and we should be having fun. That's all I got to say. Race control's got to step up, and we got to do something. But I guess we will see y'all next week in Vegas, and hopefully me and Steven can put it 1-2 again.
All right, buddy. We'll see you next week. Good job,
see you,
buddy.
Jim. Thanks.
Thank you, man.
Mr. Stephen Massey. You're massing
Mr.
it.
GM Walton.
Man, you just yeah, man, you just making it look easy out there.
It wasn't.
Come on now, man. You're supposed to get, yeah, it was easy, man. No problem.
I felt like that was one of the hardest races this week. It was slick.
Oh man, yeah, it looks like it was definitely. We were talking to Hunter about. It looked like Luce was fast out there.
Yeah. Tight's been a little slower this week. If you can manage the loose, it's fine. But if you're loose and someone's good at sticking it right there in that left rear, no chance.
Yeah, you mean kind of like the 10 truck?
Yeah.
I
thought he was on fresh tires. I'm like, man, he's sitting here just parking it. Because I wanted the wall there for at least the last 20 laps.
Right.
It worked out.
Yeah, I was like, I'm like, Steven's up there just laughing at this guy's back there racing while he just pulls off.
Yeah, I was trying to get Hunter clear. I was expecting him to run me down.
Yeah, he was coming pretty quick though. It probably would have been a good race if it had been another couple laps.
Yeah, I was trying to go like at least 10% easier there those last couple laps just to make sure I
save
didn't
a little
do
bit.
anything to cost it.
There
Yeah.
you go. Nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
1-2 though, man.
Yeah,
Cascade Hollow.
That's it. And Ryan was 5th and Doc was 13th.
P5.
Yes, yeah. So Cascade Hollow had a good race tonight, man.
Yes, sir.
Nothing wrong with that. Next week you got Vegas. You guys will be able to work together again. So
yes.
I mean it's Cascade Hollow is just kind of showing the way here.
Hey, who does the graphics on your truck? That looks good.
What did you see?
The multicolor
Oilers?
one. The multicolor.
The Houston
one.
Oilers. Okay. Yeah. That was Logan Keys or Kais.
Okay.
He painted up for me. Really good at it. Him and Keith both do really good paints.
Yeah, they both do some amazing work. So yeah, so Andre, if you need to get you a truck painted or a car painted, just get with one of them guys, and they'll fix you up.
Sure. Okay.
There you go. You get Mean Dean's Automotive put all over that thing.
Yep. Sure.
All right, buddy. Any shout outs you want to give?
I want to shout out Burnt Rubber Racing Broadcast, VSpeed Racing League, NEPA Towing, FRT, and then Mean Dean's Automotive. And then I feel like I'm forgetting the guy that is in here in the broadcast booth.
Andre.
Sponsor.
Yeah. Greer and Associates.
Greer and Associates. I knew it. I was sitting here looking at stuff. And I have it written out up top. And I needed one more of it, so I gave it.
All right, buddy. Well, there you have it. Tonight's winner, Mr. Stephen Massey from Fontana Auto Club Speedway. That's going to be it for the VSpeed Contender Series tonight. Thank you for being in the booth with me tonight, Mr. Andre. That made the race a whole lot more enjoyable. I know it was a little bit more entertaining for the viewers. It gets kind of boring up here by yourself once in a while. Anything you want to say before we cut out of here?
No, I enjoy watching it, and like I said, now I'm semi-retired. I might have to fire mine out and come on out there and show them how to do it.
There you go. Hey, ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that at all. All right, well, there you have it. Tonight's winner, Mr. Stephen Massey, VSpeed Contender Series. We shall see you next week in Vegas.